We're learning more today about the 6-year-old boy who was killed by a hit-and-run driver Saturday night in City Heights. Tonight, police have new surveillance video from right after the crash, but no arrests have been made. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8's Steve Price has been working on this story all day and talked to family members. He joins us now live from the scene of the crash. And Steve, I can only imagine their heartbreak.
Carl, this is such a heartbreaking story, and there are now a couple of memorials out here for Lucas Lewis, including this one you see behind me in the middle of the street there. It says, "Rest in peace." There are also some flowers and candles down the road, another memorial with balloons and a sign. So this happened Saturday evening, a little before 7 o'clock. Lucas had been at that market across the street and was on his way back home when he was hit and killed by that driver who didn't even stop.
Funny, smart, helpful. That's how family members describe Lucas Lewis. His mom too distraught to talk about her 6-year-old son.
He loves people.
Asked her daughter to speak to us about Lucas on her behalf.
He wished for be a police to save people around the world.
Lucas was killed Saturday night by a hit-and-run driver while crossing University Avenue near 54th Street in City Heights.
I haven't slept for 2 days. When I try to go to sleep, unfortunately, I see the child in the accident, and it's very sad.
Christopher Fiesta asked us not to show his face, but he saw the whole thing, and when the car that hit Lucas took off, he chased it.
Unfortunately, I was chasing a set of taillights and quickly lost him while I was on the phone with dispatch.
Family members say Lucas and an adult female roommate were walking home from the market across the street when it happened. They were in the median and a truck in the lane closest to them stopped to let them cross. Lucas passed the truck but then was hit by a car in the right lane.
The truck stopped and proceeded to let the family across. That should have been a clear indication that something was happening.
Lucas was given CPR at the scene and rushed to the hospital, where he later died from his injuries. Back at the scene today, detectives were gathering surveillance videos and talking to witnesses.
We're doing everything we can to find this person.
Lieutenant Travis Easter says they are still working on a car description and following up on leads, but in the meantime, they hope the person responsible for Lucas's death turns themselves in.
Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Reach out to us. Reach out to us, and let's determine what happened.
Now, over the weekend, we were given a vague description of the car involved, but police are now backing off that. They're just not sure it's correct, and they don't want to put it out there if it's wrong. The only thing we know for sure is that car definitely has some front-end damage. If you know anything about what happened out here, you're asked to call San Diego Police or Crime Stoppers. Carlo?
Let's hope those phone calls start coming in. Thanks, Steve.